y'all, it's Christiania. I'm back. I'm in an empty lecture hall, so if someone comes in and there's a random change in scenery, just know that someone walked in. I can't do it in the library because it's a library and there's no really extra spaces. But I just wanted to come here and share my extracurriculars that were on my Stanford Humanities Institute application. I didn't share them before because I asked for my file from Stanford and my extracurriculars weren't on that file. So apologies, I would have shared them if they were available. I still will be doing my college decision reaction videos. I actually just filmed a few reactions, and early actions are still going on, and yeah. I tried to record this video before, but alas, the audio wasn't good. And please stay subscribe, DM me on Instagram right here for any advice. It's also in the link below and in my channel. And let's get started. Anything scribbled out in red is stuff that was not included on the application, just to keep it more accurate. So I'm actually reading these off my Common App, and I'm going to skim them, then read them out loud because they're a little different from when I submitted them because I was a junior, not a senior. Okay, so I believe the first activity I probably submitted was I was a democracy scholar for democracy, and I was one of 50 chosen nationally to receive, one of 150 chosen nationally to receive a $500 stipend engaging in government. I reached out to representatives and I engaged with congresswomen and government officials who were in Los Angeles and other parts of the country. Next, it was something that I personally like to keep private, but I interviewed a lot of Grammy and Emmy winning professionals about something that I was interested in. It's not really that big, and I collaborated with other people globally around the world to kind of learn more about it, and I've been doing that for years. Let me go back. So democracy, I have done that. It was 11th grade. In the freelance writing, it was 9th through 11th, and this one was 9th through 11th at the time. So for ROTC, I did ROTC. I did it 10 through 12 or 11 at the time, and I was the second lieutenant Air Force ROTC. I was wing and leadership staff, and I coordinated events for 100 plus cadets, led parades with over 5,000 attendees, and worked with veterans, and I probably coordinated food drives. Yeah. So next I put student government. 10 through 11, I put president. Kathleen Senior High School Class Council, helped physician as Vice President 10 and Class President 11, and then coordinated multiple fundraisers. Next, I have another one, 10 through 12. It was a Discord server that I did. Before you judge, it's like when there's a program that you apply for, and then there's people in the Discord server that are also applying to that program, and it eventually transformed into an educational opportunity. So I brought in 240 plus members from 3 countries with over 26,780 messages exchanged, introduced international educational opportunities to students globally. How do you know how many countries people were from? I looked in the chats to see where people were from, and while it was up and running, I was paying attention because I owned it, duh. There were probably more countries, I'm not gonna lie, but Alright, so then, I did that in 10th grade and 11th grade, and when I was in 10th grade, I did an internship at First Gen Support, and I'm just going to summarize it. It was like HR, so when there was an interview, I would be in there taking notes. Next, it was 10th through 11th, and I was a member of the success team at my school. It's basically like a local organization that helps with college success, and I received a $500 scholarship for a college access trip to Atlanta when I was in 10th grade, and I was given multiple college access opportunities. And the last one is theater or drama. I did that 10th through 11th, and performed for 700 plus people in 4 shows over 2 years, assisted in props and rehearsal while dancing and acting in a cast of 10 plus. So those are my extracurriculars, and just for some final FAQs, people have asked me like, oh, how has Stanford, the program, helped me? I didn't go, so I wouldn't know. What other programs was I accepted to at the time? I did Kenyon Young Writers, and I was a semifinalist for the Princeton Journalism program. And I think that I was a good candidate for those, similar to Stanford, because I'm really narrative and expository in my writing. For those wondering, like, oh, what happens to people who go... Okay, my phone ran out of storage, but I looked on LinkedIn, and I think I said this in the last video as well, but a lot of people end up going to top 20 schools or really high-ranking schools. I've seen people go to Stanford even. Like I said, I don't know if this acceptance has played a factor for me because I have yet to go through that. If you guys are interested in any of my other applications being read to you, I'll be glad to share them. Just ask. And yeah, that's it for this video. Please feel free to subscribe, and if you have any other suggestions for me to do, just ask and you shall receive.